name's Artemis, and today I thought I'd talk to you all about my people, the dog, or Canis familiaris, if you want to throw out some Latin shit to make yourself sound smarter, which, hey, I love doing that sort of thing. So yeah, dogs have always been referred to as man's best friend. It's kind of one of those friendships that we have begrudgingly, like we almost had no choice in the matter. But hey-ho, we've made the best of a shitty situation, I think, having to stick around with these fleshy bastards. I think we've benefited quite well, if you ignore some things that you have done to us. But otherwise, yes, I think we're in a good place, and I thought it'd be about time that I speak to you all about my people and where we came from, and why you should all appreciate us a hell of a lot fucking more. Okay, so modern dogs, like the dogs you live with, they're known as domesticated, which means that when we're born, we're not instinctually afraid of people. We like them, we get on with them, which, considering some of these faces we've had to fucking look at, like the first time we open our eyes, I think that's a fucking impressive fact in of itself. I mean, Jesus, can you imagine being like this scared, terrified little puppy from another species, and then having this giant pink bald ape bastard staring down at you going, "Oh, aren't you so cute?" If we can put up with that shit, I think we've earned our fucking spot here, okay? But yeah, this shit takes a long time to get to that stage. I mean, you've got things like cows, they're like it as well. Sheep, kind of to an extent. Cats, cats. They haven't stuck around as long as we have, though. We've put in the real fucking hard work. Horses, there's another one. They're all kind of domesticated animals that have been impacted by humans. So they've earned that title of being domestics, as people like to call us. Hey, I don't see it as a bad thing. I've got a bed. I get fed. I get pets. What do you get? You have to root through bins. Bastards. But yeah, it took us, well, no one really agrees on the time frame. Some people say like 20,000 years. That sounds about right to me. I mean, I wasn't there, so I can't fucking say for certain. But yeah, let's say 20,000 years, and because I said it, it's instantly true. So how did it all begin? Well, humans were greedy bastards, and they didn't stick to their own little areas. They moved all over the fucking world when they started populating. So like wolves, like us, wolves back in the day, the hardcore hunter types, you know, going after all the animals, being the top predator, apart from some other things, but we'll ignore them. We like saw these bastards coming in and killing off everything else, like taking away our food, taking away our competition, which, hey, that was pretty cool. But we took one look at these bastards and went, holy shit, we are not going to outdo them. Hey, maybe we can join them. How about that? And hey, we fucking did. So yeah, again, this is mostly just theories that people have theorized, because as much as scientists might want to make you believe it, they don't actually know everything. It's just their best educated guess. But like, wolves started picking around the human camp, being like, what, you stole our fucking food, you've eaten most of it, I'm having that fucking gazelle, alright? That was going to be my gazelle. Well, not gazelle, because wolves weren't in Africa, but you get the fucking point. But that was going to be my rabbit, and you ate the fucking thing, so I'm going to have what's left. And humans, for some reason, thought, oh, look, it looks cute, let's not kill it for food. So obviously the friendlier wolves were kept around longer than the aggressive ones. I mean, I wouldn't want to live with anyone who's aggressive. I don't know who would. Well, I mean... Shut up, don't even fucking start, okay? I'm not aggressive. I'm a good boy. But yeah, then the humans started to realise how useful they are, and they had, like, guard dogs set up. I mean, the wolves would stick around because, hey, we're getting free food, so fuck it, yeah, we'll look after you bastards, you're hunting for us, so we'll be lazy, who cares? And it's like other humans would come in like, oi, fucker, get out of this territory, this is not where you live, this is where my humans live, fuck you. And they used to like us for that, so we stuck around even more. Pretty soon we started helping on hunts because, well, we're quicker, faster than humans, like, we can run fast as fuck. I mean, not me exactly, I can run, but I ain't gonna keep up with a fucking wolf. But yeah, we started helping out on hunts, we started like earning our keep, and the humans were keeping us around more and more until eventually it was like a symbiotic relationship. They needed us, we wanted to be near them. I don't think we needed them exactly, but whatever soothes their fragile egos, I suppose. Things carried on down that path, and, you know, as the humans went other places and took the wolves, different things started to happen, like they bred for different purposes. The wolves, that is, not the humans. Although, hey, they bred for whatever purpose they could. Any hole's a goal, right? But yeah, selective breeding started happening. You know, the wolves that they liked the look of were bred more, kept around more, had a better chance of having offspring that survived. Well, that's called evolution, by the way. Look, you're learning something. Holy shit, who knew you could do that with me? But yeah, so that started happening, and that was the beginnings of how different dog breeds turned up. And of course, there was intermingling with other wolves. You know, not every wolf came from the same place. So like wolves from Russia were breeding with wolves from the UK. And oh God, I really hope that you're taking this as the educational little video I'm meaning it to, because I could almost hear some dirty fucking yiffy bastard getting turned on at the sound of wolves breeding. Okay, I know you're there. I know. Put your dick away. but anyway, yeah, there were some changes, and this is where we go on to the changes. See, now we're going to talk about the changes. So yeah, naturally, when any species spends enough time with another one, you're going to learn things about that species and vice versa. And one of the most important things that we picked up was the ability to read human gestures and like their vocal gestures as well. So intonation, not what they were saying, like not all of us can speak English. I'm kind of the anomaly here. I can't really stand here and say, dogs can't understand English. I'm speaking English, but that's because I'm a good boy, and I'm a little bit better than all the feral bastards that don't really have a voice. But yeah, we started to understand exactly what you meant when you said shit. And we started to understand what your facial expressions meant as well, and like your hand gestures. And also, we started to learn that you're fucking lying to us sometimes, you little bastards. Okay, we're a little bit smarter than you give us credit for. Of course, it's not exactly perfect. I mean, we're trying to read your face and it's like a circle. And we're trying to gauge, like, oh, what's his eyes telling us and what's his mouth telling us? But we got this big fucking muzzle in the way. So you ever see a dog that's kind of like, what the fuck are you saying? You know, you make a weird noise, like, whoa, what? It's because we're trying to see both your eyes and your mouth at the same time, because you're just confusing us with your weird fucking biology. Like, why can't you be more normal? And hey, we also learned that humans respond to our gestures. So we also learned that, you know, the cute puppy dog eyes, that works. Like, we can send that shit out and get what we want. So, oh, we want some treats. Please, I'm hungry. Hey, look, it fucking worked. I bet most of you are thinking, aw, little dog, give him some food. Of course, it was also swings and roundabouts. I mean, you bastards did some really weird things to wolves. I mean, yeah, huskies, malamutes, that sort of thing. They're pretty close to wolves. They're not, like, too different, I suppose. But who the fuck looked at the majestic hunting wolf and thought, why don't we shrink it down, make it fluffy like a cloud, and get it to yap like fuck with no other purpose? I mean, who ever thought that was a good idea? What the fuck were you thinking, guys? Ugh. Anyway, this sounds like a good segue onto our next section about the breeds. Oh my god, it was! It was a good segue onto our next section about the breeds. Oh my god, who knew? But yeah, you invented so many breeds of dog that we now have a grouping system, and in the UK it's run by the Kennel Club, which I think we can all agree used to be bastards. I mean, they're getting a bit better now, but some of the shit they brought in with these breeds is just fucking wrong. But yeah, so we have different breeding groups, and hey, why don't I go through them all and give some examples? How about that for a good idea? I don't give a fuck what your answer was, because I can't actually hear you. We're doing it anyway! So there's the Gundog Group, which are all hunt-assisting dogs. Obviously, according to the name, they are dogs that helped with gun activities. So the sort of dogs that were good at detecting prey, flushing prey, and also catching prey when it had fallen from the sky. So they're not exactly catching it in their mouths like a fucking frisbee, but hey, you shoot a pheasant and you send your little loyal gun dog out, he's gonna go and get the fucking thing and bring it back because he's a good boy for that task. This is the one where you're looking at mostly retrievers, labradors, pointers, spaniels, that sort of thing. It's that breed of dog that is good at helping with a hunt. So next up you got the Hound Group, which are actually the contrast to the Gundog Group because they were bred for hunting. That's their purpose. They don't just help with it, they join in, they participate. So you got things like the greyhound, the foxhound, the beagle, sorry foxos, yeah, we kind of got specialized in hunting you bastards down, just a little bit. I mean, hey, you kind of had it on yourself. You didn't bother those chickens so much and people wouldn't have taken that much notice. Hey, you could have been domesticated yourself. You're getting close to it now anyway. But I think overall, we got over it, and doggo-foxo relations have reached a good point right now. I mean, we're even hugging in the streets. Ugh. At one time, I let my guard down, and it gets immortalized in a fucking video. Thanks, PR. Then we got the Terrier Group. These are also hunters, but they're smaller hunters. These were vermin hunters. So they were brought in to take out the rats, the mice, the otters, the stoats, the weasels, the rabbits, that sort of thing. Again, we're sorry. Okay, the humans got a hold of us, saw that we were useful and made us do this shit. I mean, yeah, maybe it was instinct as well, but again, you guys didn't have the right tactic when it comes to hanging around with people. We did. You're like, okay, we're just playing the hand we're dealt. Anyway, this is quite a weird one because it ranges from like your Westies and your Yorkies right the way down to your Staffies, which is obviously quite a jump, but hey, they're all technically terriers. Oh, and then we've got the Toy Group, which essentially as fucking useless these days. They are just purely pets and lap dogs. Some think they were bred down from like working dogs and hunting dogs. You know, they lost their use, but hey ho, we're going to keep the breed alive by making them cute. I think they were always just designed to be handbag accessories, because that's literally their only fucking purpose these days. You got your pug, you got your chihuahua, you've got your Maltese, you know, the kind of dogs that don't really have any use at all these days, but it's not as if I'm prejudiced. And then there's the working group, which obviously are dogs that work. So that's things like rescuing, messaging, police work, that sort of stuff. You know, really proving that we are intrinsic to all of humans' operations and can always help out and do shit better. Really proving their worth, these ones. We got your Alaskan Malamute, which can pull 2 tons across the ice, which is really fucking impressive. You see a fleshy bastard do that? Didn't think so. You got your boxer, you got your stereotypical guard dog, the Rottweiler, and the Siberian Husky, which was, you know, bred to be a sled dog with sometimes crossbred to make better sled dogs, but in this fandom, it's pretty much just, basic fur bait. And then there's the utility group, which, it's pretty much the group of, where are we going to put this dog? It doesn't fit anywhere else. Ah, screw it. Stick it in the utility group, that'll do. Some people think that, oh, maybe they had a use, maybe they were bred for something, and now that use is gone. Mostly it is just literally, I don't know where to put this dog, let's just stick it in the utility group, that'll do. So none of the breeds in this one really match up or really have like a uniform purpose. That's why you've got things that range from your Bulldog to your Dalmatian. And some things are quite similar, like your Akita and your Shiba Inu, but also the Shih Tzu is in there, because apparently it's not technically a toy, according to Crufts. So, yeah. Little bit of variation on the breeds in this one. And last but of course not least, in fact, probably the best and most noble group, we've got the Pastoral Group, which were livestock guardians. We put our lives on the line to guard all of your animals that you care about, like your sheep and your cows and shit like that, from any dangers, and also to make sure they went where they needed to go, because that was the exactly kind of generous doggos we are and were. So you got your breeds like your Samoyed and your Old English Sheepdog, and of course all varieties of collie. So you got your rough collie, your smooth collie, your bearded collie, your Australian collie, and of course what is widely considered to be the pinnacle of doggo evolution, the absolute best of the best. You have the Border Collie. Breathe it in. That is just pure grace and majesty. So there we go, that's the video pretty much done. I thought it was nice. We did like a little history of what we had to go through just to get to this point. Overall, I think it was a good decision. It wasn't bad. We've made bigger mistakes in the past, I'm sure. And, you know, in terms of all the species that took off, I think we played our cards right and stuck with the humans. But anyway, yeah, hopefully that gives you a few more reasons as to why you should cherish those dogs a little bit more and give us all the hugs and the pets.
Are you asking for hugs and pets?
No, I would never just outright ask for hugs and pets, obviously. God.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah, because you human fleshy bastards aren't clingy as hell as well. Don't forget, buy some t-shirts. Like, look at these amazing designs. Look at them. Aren't they absolutely beautiful? Buy them. Buy them now. Buy them, please. Just go and put all of your money into my bank account. I don't care if we're shameless. Just do it.